the most expensive meal you'll ever eat.
Truer words were never spoken, subscriber homies. And that, my friend, is what this story is about. Expensive vagina. Not prostitutes. Not this time. Now, you would think, since I've stopped dropping stories, that I've stopped having bullshit happen to me, which is completely the opposite of the situation that's been going down. Got hit by a car for the first time. That was an experience. Now, this is gonna be a little bit different because one thing I see a lot in the comment section is since I dabbled in both telling my stories live in vlog form and with gameplay in the back, which I tend to enjoy the gameplay in the back a little bit more. Every time I do either or, I always get the comment asking for the opposite. Bro, this would have been so much funnier if I could see your facial expressions. Or, hey man, where's the gameplay? I missed the shit. Do your job, bald, milk dud bitch. Like, you feel me? I get the different ones every time I drop the other one. This is another one. So what I decided to do for this one is do both. You feel me? Now, in the link down in the description down below, if you are watching the one with the gameplay in the back, then a link in the description down below will be to the video of me doing this live. That's gonna be on my other channel, my biggest channel. And if you're watching the one with the face cam, you look in the description down below, you'll be able to find the one with the gameplay in the background, maybe a couple of extra pictures or something like that. I don't know, I haven't decided yet. And that is on my gaming channel. Let's get into this shit, yo, because this shit was funny as fuck. I got. She got me, YouTube homies, man. She fucking got me. Now, I think this shit has happened to every big YouTuber, right? Every dude that gets popular on the internet, you get caught by some goddamn vagina, yo. But see, I figured that shit would never happen to me because I've got a whole lot of street knowledge. And what I mean by that is I've been fucked over a lot. So I tend to be pretty smart as far as the common sense. But if you ever want to trump common sense, all you gotta really do is get a little bit of blood pumping into your boy's penis. It completely skirts all knowledge, common sense, just all the important shit you need to really function as a dude. And every dude out there, if he's real with himself, he knows that shit is the goddamn truth. And every female out that shit that ever dated, she knows that shit could motherfucking be true. So what happened was this. Okay, so a little while ago, right, I was at this video convention and I was actually in a half business meeting, half lunch meeting, and we were talking and discussing my channel and all this other good shit. Now, anybody who's ever been to this particular video convention, nigga, this particular video convention just so happened to be VidCon, alright? Now, anybody who's ever been to VidCon knows that there's two hotels where all the shit goes down in. You know what I mean? It's like the DMs is what these hotels am. One of them am the Marriott. The other one is whatever the fuck the other one is. I forget its name. No, I think it's the Hilton. Yeah, the Hilton. Yeah, all the shit happens in the Hilton. All the parties, naked bitches and shit. All the shit drops at the Hilton, you feel me? So I was in there talking to the homie and we was, you know, having a business / lunch type talk, and this one chick out of nowhere just like walks up on me and shit, and she starts like fanning out like, oh my god, it's you're BlastphamousHD. I love your stuff. I'm a huge fan of yours. Now I take one look at this chick. Chick was bad, right? Chick had fleek titties, fat ass, small stomach, right? Was like small and petite and shit. Long hair, pretty in the face. So first thing out my mind is like, bitch, get the fuck out of here. Like, why you always lying? Why you always lying? Oh my God. Like, if I'm like, bitch, if you don't no bad bitches watch me. Come on, son. I'm a bald dude that make dick jokes, nigga. Don't try me, bitch. Don't play with my feelings. So I completely skirted this chick. I get she kind of picked that up a little bit, that I was trying to like, you know, get her the fuck away from me, because I'm listening to her, but not as much as I should have been listening to her, because I thought she was full of shit. I thought she was 100% full of shit. I thought she didn't actually watch my shit, and that, you know what I mean, she was just saying she did because she saw me there. Yeah, you feel me? So I figured that she was trying to finesse my ass, right? Like trying to play me, you know, like just trying to get in my good graces so that she could, you know what I mean, like, I don't know, get in the vid or some shit, you feel me? So with that being said, I guess she kind of picks up on this vibe, and being real polite, she's like, oh, well, you know what? I gotta go, but can I give you my card? So I'm like, yeah, you can give me your card, you know what I mean? And she was real polite, she was real cool, real nice person. You know, I took the card and didn't think anything of it. I put it in my wallet and just started talking to the homie again. We went and had lunch, chilled, kicked it, had a great time. You know, ended up finishing off VidCon, had a great time. So about 2-3 months later, I look in my wallet, you feel me? Like I'm cleaning out my wallet. About 2-3 months later, I'm in my room, sitting down in the same chair I'm sitting in right now, and I find this chick's card. So I was like, man, you know what? Let's see if this chick is full of shit or not, right? So I did some investigating to see if she really did watch my vids. You know, just like, oh, go see if she's ever left a like, or like any of the vids came up in her recently watched history and shit. Cause a lot of people lie when they see you, you know, just like, you know, trying to plug their shit and everything. So when I went to this chick's channel, I found like 9 months ago, this chick had a video where like it was on me, like it was about me. So of course I'm like, oh shit, word? Like she really did watch my shit. Since she really does fuck with me, since she ain't a liar, you know, I hit her up on Twitter. Talk for a little bit, you know what I mean? Like 2 or 3 sentences. I was like, yo, what's your Skype? So she gave me her Skype and we start talking on Skype, like back and forth all the fucking time. So she gives me a regular number and shit, man. We start talking like a good amount, right? And we're just talking about YouTube and her aspirations and dreams and all this shit. Now, a lot of you guys know that I recently, like me and my girl, we recently broke up. Not recently, I say it was a minute ago, like a month or some change ago, we ended up breaking up, right? So around that time, right after we broke up, maybe like 3-4 days after we broke up, me and this chick started talking like hella fucking heavy on the phone, like damn near every day. 3, 4, 5 hour fucking conversations and shit. Shit got sexual really freaking fast. And I'm not talking like regular sexual. I'm talking shit got bad. The hardest thing for us as dudes is to figure out if a girl is feeling us like that, right? But there was a lot of little subtle shit that let me know that this chick was feeling me. Like no matter what fucking joke I made, even shit it wouldn't be funny. She'd laugh her ass off at it, shit like that, you know what I'm saying? And then there was the sex talk. Like shit got sexual as fuck over the phone. Now any dude who's been in the dating game knows that if a chick likes you, they usually start asking you what you like, especially sexually, right? What you like what type of stuff do they like it just turns crazy fucking sexual. That is exactly what the fuck this shit turned into, yo. What type of stuff that she likes sexually, asking me what I like sexually. The shit turned crazy fucking sexual. About how she likes anal, about how she loves giving head. And anybody out there be like, well, you know, in sexual talk, that don't really mean nothing. That don't really mean somebody's feeling you. Right? I know the chicks are saying that shit, which is cool. But it even got to the point where this chick was like, oh, what's your type of girl? Right? You know, and I described my type of girl and shit, you know, chick like video games and all of this other shit, which she loved all that shit too. Like, we had nearly everything in fucking common. And I was like, well, what type of dudes are you into? See, this is like verbatim what one of the things she said. She's like, yo, I like a guy who's stocky, but not really buff. A dude who has like a little bit of chub to him. And I'm like, nigga, that's me. Like, she even mentioned the baldness, yo. Like, yeah, you know, I'm attracted to bald guys. I'm like, this chick is telling me that she fucks with me. Like, she liked me. Again, man, we're talking just every fucking day. hours and hours of fucking day, man. And this chick is like, yo, you know, she's talking about how much passion she has for YouTube, you know, and I'm like, yo, you should take a trip to Vegas, yo. After all the crazy sexual shit she's talking about and how much, and basically throwing me every goddamn sign in the book that she was fucking with your boy, I'm like, well, bring your punk ass out to Vegas. She's like, yo, you know what I mean? Like, I lost my job. I don't really have any money. This is not important right now. But this shit will come into play a little bit later into the video, right? Now, mind you, like I said, you know, with any girl I talk to, with anybody I talk to, I'm real open. Super duper open, dude. You can tell me anything, right? And I think one of the wackest things in dating is how women get the title of being sluts. I just don't understand how you can like call a chick a whore for doing the shit that you want her to do. So with that being said, if I'm talking to a girl, we kicking it or whatever, if we ain't dating, you know, even if we is dating, yeah, I always have conversations with girls I'm dating and my girlfriends and shit like that about how, like, oh, whatever dude they used to sleep with or whatever. Like, it's really, really not a problem for me. I'm like the least jealous person I've ever met in my freaking life. And that's real shit. She asked me, yo, when's the last time you had sex? And I tell her, you know, like, I forgot when the fuck that was now, but I told her, right? So of course, then I'm like, when's the last time you had sex? And she's like, oh, you know, it was at this past VidCon, you know, like I met this guy, he was really cool. We hung out for like, you know, like 6 hours during the day, and then we went back to his hotel room and we fucked. It's really funny because I'm such a weirdo. Like, anyone tells me to have sex, I always congratulate them. So this chick was like, yeah, you know what I mean? I did that. She said that shit. I was like, yo, hey, that's what's up. Shit, that's a good trip. Like I said, man, this chick is giving me every sign in the book that she's trying to smash. Like, that she's with it. Every freaking sign in the book. So of course, after like a week and some change of talking to this chick over the phone so much, you know, and her throwing me so many signs that she was with it, you know, I tell this chick, I'm like, yo, nigga, hop a flight to Vegas. She's like, well, yeah, I would, you know what I mean? But she had just got laid off from her job. She's like, yo, I don't have any money. I'm like, look, don't even worry about it, yo. I got you. I'll hop you a flight out here, right? Then like a couple of days later, I'm like, yo, how much does it cost to hop a flight like right now? And she goes, she looks at the price and shit, it's like $150. I'm like, yo, get your ass on the plane like right now. I'll see you out here when you get here. She booked the flight right there. The next day she was on the plane to get her ass out here, yo. So, she gets out here and I pick her up from the airport, McCarran Airport. The chick knew what the fuck she was doing. She knew when she put that short skirt on for her. She knew what to do. So when the chick got in my car, I'm sitting there like, nigga, like, bruh, nigga. We get her luggage and we roll out. She basically said like 3-4 times, okay, so I'm just gonna stay at your crib. And in my mind, I'm like, nah, I don't know you super duper well yet, you know, so I'll get you a room. So I got her a hotel room, right? She was gonna stay for 3 weeks, right? Cause she had 2 plane tickets because the second one, the third one we got never canceled. So she just had that ticket. So she could have either left 3 weeks from when I picked her up or 1 week from when I picked her up. And I know this chick is watching this story because she watches like a lot of my vids and she found me from my gaming channel. So this is gonna like fill in a lot of spots for her. So I told her that I had my friend who works there. In all actuality, there was so much crazy shit going on out here, like conventions and shit. Wasn't able to have them do that. Do have a homeboy that works at the casino. Do have a homeboy that could have gotten the room. And he could have gotten the room, but conventions was going crazy. All this other crazy shit was happening that week. So he couldn't book a room. So I ended up getting her a room. I just told her that my homeboy did it that way. I wasn't seeming like some crazy simp who was just throwing money at the shit. Now, in my mind, I'm thinking, bruh, this chick might be my next girl. Like, nigga, this chick was cool as fuck. Not only is she attractive, chick like video game, anime, chick liked everything that I liked. And she liked me. Or so it seemed. I just remembered that she was doing this shit on like over Skype and over the phone and shit too. Whenever she would talk about a dating scenario, it was always me and her. Every time. Oh, for instance, if me and you were to date, or for instance, if me and you were to have this, all of this crazy shit, just basically letting me know that this chick was gonna tickle my Elmo, yo. And that don't even sound good now that I said that. That sounds That sounds children-like. That's nasty. That's nasty. Chick get in the car, smelling like delicious ass fucking vagina out this bitch. Wearing the shit that hugs the curbs. Curbs. Chicks have curbs now. Women in the streets. Hugging their curves and all the good looking places. Her boobs are all pushed up and mashed together and shit. I'm like, okay, well, since me and this chick, like, you know what I mean, she already feeling me so tough, we can just go have fun. That day, I believe I took her, like, skating to a skating. I took this chick to like a skating rink that day. We had a great fucking time. You know, I took her somewhere else. I forgot where the fuck it was that day. We hung out the whole day, took her back to her hotel room, and then went back to my crib. Next day, went, picked her up, had food. We went and did some other fucking shit. We went to the club that night, right? We didn't even know nobody in that bitch. And within like 20 minutes, everybody was crowded around me and was like, yo, hey, like we was all doing all the stupid dances and shit. You know, the hotline bling and shit. You know, just doing dumb shit. Had a fucking hilarious fucking time, right? She was like drunk after the club because she'd had a couple drinks. And she was like, yo, let's still have fun. It was like 1 o'clock in the morning at that point. So I was like, hell yeah, let's go have fun, yo. So we went to a strip club and she was throwing me all of these other signals that she was really fucking with me. So after that, it's like 3 o'clock in the morning. Took the chick back to the hotel room and then she invites me, yo, come in, blah, 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 blah. Like at no point in time did she ever like give me the signal or an uncomfortable hint. Like she didn't want me there. Like she's like, no, come in. So I'm in and shit, you know, we talked for like an hour and a half and shit, just about YouTube and life and all this other bullshit, and it comes to the point where I start feeling that connection shit. I make a move on her, and she curves me. I'm figuring, okay, well, this is a little last minute resistance and shit, you know what I mean? It's regular shit. You know, we vibe for a little bit more, maybe like another, you know, like 5-10 minutes, make another move on her. She curves me again, and she's like, no, God, geez. I can respect that. Usually if a girl likes you, if she curves you, that doesn't mean that she doesn't want you. That usually means, I'm not ready yet. But only if she's like still comfortable and you can still feel the vibes like afterwards. You know what I mean? Like if she's just like dismissive and doesn't want to be near you, then nah, that's just no. You know, but this chick was giving me all the signs like that. Okay, I'm just not ready yet. So I'm like, oh, okay, that's cool. I ain't tripping. You know, so we talked for like another 2.5 hours and shit. And then I'd roll out. You know, it's like 6 o'clock in the morning, 6:30. It was a great night. We had a great fucking time. I just rolled out, right? So the next day I go and I pick her up, right? And we hanging out. And again, I'm getting the vibes that she's like fucking with me. She like me and all this shit. I'm like, oh, okay. Okay, cool. On this day, we went and got some food and we went and did some other shit. Like me, I don't want to be around somebody that I'm attracted to that isn't attracted to me back. You know what I mean? Like if I like a girl and she don't like me, then I stop talking to her. Like I don't really want shit to do with chick no more. Like there's no point. I don't want to talk to you. You know what I mean? Because it's kind of like being morbidly obese on a diet and hanging out in the cereal aisle at Walmart, nigga. Like you gonna be sweating bullets looking at the fucking the Cocoa Crunchies and the marshmallow shit. Really, nigga? That's Rude NC. One of the reasons why I tell you guys that I need friends so much. I'm out of sight, out of mind when it comes to females. You know, if I like you, like I like you, like we can kick it, we can chill, you know, we can have a great time, and I want you here. But if that's my plan and I like you, you know, and you like basically in every way, shape, or form told me that you fucking with me harder than I'm fucking with you, and you show me exactly different, then I don't want to chill. I don't want to kick it with that person because I feel like I'm teasing myself. And I don't, you know what I mean? Like I don't like playing the games. I don't like the games. So what happened was her hotel room was booked up until the day where her flight was out, right? And mind you, I paid for the days, all that good shit. We didn't hang out the next day. But that night, she hit me up, yo, you know, let's kick it tomorrow. We should kick it. You know, so I'm like, all right, cool. So she's like, yo, let's hang out tomorrow. You know, I really want to see you. and all this other stuff. Again, making me think that, like, okay, well, shit's on. Next day, I go and I pick her up. And we go and we chill somewhere, I fucking forgot. And then we went to a Walmart or something to get a whole bunch of supplies to do like crazy fucking challenges, right? Cause she'd been talking about, yo, I'm trying to launch my YouTube channel, I'm trying to get big on YouTube and all of this crazy stuff. And I was like, okay, well, yeah, that makes sense, man. That's what's up. We pick up all the supplies to do challenges and shit. And this time I'm like, you know what? If anything, you prove yourself to be trustworthy, right? Like, if anything. So we come back to my house. We start playing Battletoads. And we have a great fucking time. And she's like, yeah, I want to do a gaming channel. And her commentary was so fucking funny on the show. I was like, yo, you should do a gaming channel. Matter of fact, I mean, we'll do some Let's Plays together and shit. They'll get your name out there and shit. Like we'll do that shit. She's like, oh, that'd be fucking awesome. I'm like, yeah, like, let's do it. Her commentary was hilarious. We keep playing games and shit. Then we turn off the games. We start listening to some music and shit, man. We talking, we vibing. And I make another move on her. And she curves the shit out of me. So I make another move on her again. And she curves the fuck out of me again. I'm turned off when a girl that I like doesn't like me. Like, I just completely dead the whole thing. Like, I'm not even attracted to you no more. I don't even want to no more. You're full of shit. And you're playing games. So I'm just like, yeah, I'm done. I'm done. This is like the fourth time she curved me in 2 days, right? You know, first time at the hotel room, you know, curved me twice. Now she's curved me twice again. So I'm like, yeah, I'm done. I don't even want it anymore. I just want to do the stuff that I want to do with me right now. And it sounds like masturbation, but I'm in video games. At this time, it's like 11:30, so I'm like, yo, I'll take you home, yo. You know, and she's like, oh, okay, cool. You know, real nice, real cool. Like, she never became a douchebag. Never became a visible douchebag. Never became a visible dick bag. Never became an asshole. Chick was still really freaking nice. Now, mind you, you know, I'm not pissed off. I'm just like, okay. I just don't want to be around you anymore. Like if you played me for a sucker and a sap this whole time, you got me to bring you out here and, you know, hotel room and spent all, cause I paid for everything, all this stuff, that's cool, not tripping. All the crazy shit this chick done told me about how she wanted to do all this crazy shit and how she's in all this stuff, giving me every signal in the world that she was trying to get the shit, that she was fucking with me like that, and then to get out here and just play these games and keep curving and stuff, I'm just like, nah, man, I'm cool. Now, what's crazy is, before I took her home, and remember earlier in the story when I told you that the shit she told me about VidCon and the dude, and she'd smash the dude in like 5-6 hours, right, would come into play later on in the story. So, after the second time she curves me, the fourth time she curves me at my house, she tells me, she's like, yo, I'm just not that type of girl, right? Even if we was gonna have sex, even if I did want to have sex with you, you know, you would have to wait. Like, I don't just have sex like that. I feel like every dude out there is doing the same facial expression. He's listening to this video like, bitch, what? Did she forget that she told me all that crazy shit before? And yo, my thing is this. If we ain't fucking, that's cool. Like, if you don't like me like that, yeah, that's cool. But don't throw me every signal in the book, every vibe in the book, even throw me all those signals and vibes when you get out here, yo. All my dudes fucking know what I'm talking about. She's like, yeah, even if I did like you like that, and, you know, we were gonna have sex and stuff, you know, we would wait. That's when I knew. I was like, oh shit, she got me. This chick finessed the fuck out of me, yo. This chick played me. Like, I hear Welvin the Great's fucking, yeah, I mean, I hear that nigga sounding off in my ears. His fucking sound effect, got him. I'm just sitting there like, she got me. You know, but now, in my mind, I'm like, I gotta get this chick the hell out of here. I don't want to be around this chick anymore. Like, I don't, you know what I mean? Like, I got finessed. I don't want to kick it with this chick no more. So I'm like, yo,
I'll take you home. I got you. I'll take you home. You know, like I don't want to put you in a situation where, you know, because I keep making moves on you and stuff. So I got you. I'm gonna take you home. She's like, oh, okay, cool. So we walk downstairs and shit, and she's like, so hey, is it okay if I just leave all my challenge material here? You know, because I'm gonna come back tomorrow. And I'm like, nah, it's probably better that you know, take it with you. You know, she's like, oh, okay. But hey, we're coming back here tomorrow, right? And I'm like, nah, I'm gonna be busy. I'm gonna be hella busy, you know? So she's like, oh, she knew what it was. So I was like, all right, hey, come on, let's take you home and shit. So we jump in the car, you know, hop in the whip, you know, take it to a hotel. You know, now the hotel was a nice hotel, but it was in a bad neighborhood, right? And it was like a long ass walk from the parking lot to the front door, and it was like a really bad neighborhood, like pimps, prostitutes, possibly some people getting robbed. Pretty bad neighborhood. So I'm like, yo, you know, and you know what I mean? Like, even though this chick just played me, you know what I mean? And she hella just got me, finessed the shit out of me. I'm not gonna let this chick get hurt, you feel me? Like, it's not even that serious. So I walk her through the parking lot into the elevators, you know, and I tell her, I'm like, yo, you know, thanks for checking out my bids. You know, I really appreciate the support and stuff, you know. And then she opens up her arms and starts, you know, coming in for a hug, a bear hug, right? And I grabbed one of her hands when it was open. I was like, oh, you know, grab her hand and give her dap, you know, shoulder, you know, in a bit of the neck, a little bit, you know, a little bit of chest, shoulder action and whatnot, you know, like real niggerly, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, good looking out, yo, you know, and like she just stood there. She's like, it was really funny how long it took her to register that shit. She's flabbergasted, like, you know, I turned around and rolled out, you know, next day, didn't talk to her, you know, then the day after that was the day that she flew back to wherever she's from, and 6 hours after her flight lands, or it was some hours after her flight lands, I just say 6 because fuck it, you know what I mean, I don't know numbers, and she sends me the 6, she's like, yo, thanks again for everything you did for me, you know, you don't understand how much it means to me, and you know, all this other sappy stuff. Oh my God, it's so awesome that you did all this stuff for me, and blah 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 blah. I just didn't respond. I'm just like, chick finessed the shit out of me, yo. I learned a very valuable lesson. I would have liked to have paid less to learn the lesson, you know, but like everybody who I told that story, like all my personal friends, they're like, my nigga, she was just trying to get her YouTube channel up there, yo. Like she finessed the fuck out of you, yo. I mean, shit happens, yo. You know what I mean? Like, I wasn't even mad about the situation. I was like, yeah, she got me. You know what I mean? Like, ended up, like, I think like a day and some change later, I ended up going out with this other girl who's like actually way prettier than the first chick. And oh my God, this was so bad. We went to the movies, right? To which case she bought her own ticket. And we were there, and she's like, hey, are you gonna give me some popcorn, right? I was like, no. And she's like, nah, but like really, you're gonna, like, can I have some popcorn? Can you buy me some popcorn? No. Bruh, and tell me why that shit ended up going a whole lot better than it did with the chick that I spent. Bruh, nigga, dating is fucking confusing, yo. Shit's confusing, but yo, I used to have this thing back in the day where I would never pay for any female shit, yo. Like, I would not pay for shit. And that was the biggest reasons why I never used to pay for girl stuff. Not no Chipotle, not nothing. I ain't paying for no dates, not nothing. Because it seems like the more you do for a girl, the less she wants to fuck you for some reason. I don't know. I don't know. It's like the more you do for them, the less attracted they are to you. I don't know. It's freaking crazy. I don't know. I ended up like blocking her and everything. I talked to her a little bit more, you know what I mean? Just kind of get some clarity on the situation. Like, what the fuck is going on? But after that, I just blocked her on everything. I just want the clarity. After I got that, I just blocked her on everything. But yeah, man, that's what happened, yo. This chick robbed the shit out of me, yo. She finessed the shit out of me. She played me. She got me, you know? And
I just gotta take that L. Hope you guys enjoyed the story. You guys more than likely did. It was long as all living fuck. My thing is, we're just friends, you know, and you want to come out here and you know, like make vids and shit. If I've known you for a long ass time, then, you know what I mean, that shit can happen. But I ain't paying for the flights. I'm not getting you shit. Your ass gonna be sleeping at the bus stop out this bitch. You know, good luck. You know, and that's, you know what I mean? Like, and I don't know, a piece of me feels like that's the reason why she took it to that crazy sexual, I'ma fuck the dog shit out of you when I see you type shit, was so that, you know, not only could she get me to blow her up on YouTube, but she could also, you know, get like a free trip to do the shit. You feel me? And that's what the hell it seemed like. That's what it looked like, yo. What really sucks is I know a lot of girls that's gonna watch this, you know what I mean? And they'll be like, oh man, so all you care about is sex. Like, oh, that's all you want, huh? That's like the most important thing to you is sex, huh? 1,000,000%. Yes! And the funniest shit is, and this is the end of my rant, is females will sit here and like shit on dudes for sex being as important to us as it is, right? But if you get with a chick and you give her the short penis or bad sex or any of that shit, nigga, she won't never pick up the phone when you call again. It's way more important to them than it is to us. You know what I mean? And that's just real. They just better at hiding the shit is all, tricking us into making moves and shit. But yo, that's the story, man. I hope you guys enjoyed the story. You know, if you did, make sure to comment, like, and subscribe, man. It's your boy BlastphamousHD. I got finessed.